Whew. I made it. My goodness. I got caught up with all kinds of work and stuff going on. And I was running late on getting all of my show prep done to get the show started. So that was almost didn't get my notifications sent out. Didn't get the show scheduled. Man, that's a shame too, because today's a big day. Today's the Avoya top 10 travel days of the week. Like I said yesterday, we usually like to keep these things on the no. I got a cat in here. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna have to deal with this cat. Sorry, but if I didn't get that cat out of here, he was going to be a pain in the ass real soon. And so I had to remove him, and he has now been removed so we can continue with the previously scheduled program. So, like I said, I was running way behind to get things started, but now that we're going, welcome to the Livin Life and Style Daily Travel Update for today, April 1st, April Fool's Day. No fooling going on here. We are going to talk about the Avoya top 10 travel deals of the week. I have at least one new entry onto the board, a new supplier. I've not seen them on the board before for the top 10, but they made it this week. So we shall investigate further. The Livin Life and Style Daily Travel Update is brought to you by, of course, Livin Life and Style Travel. They can help you with all of your travel needs, from business travel to personal leisure vacations, up to and including group travel. You can give them a call at 816-744-1405. That's 816-744-1405. You can also find them on the web at livinlifeinstyle.com. All right, folks, let's just jump right into it and get this going. Top 10 travel deals of the week. And we are going to get it started. All right. Isn't that a beautiful logo? Look at that awesome logo. Livin Life in Style. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate it. It is still the spring sale, but this is the last week of the spring sale. So if you don't get in on it now, you will miss it. So what is number 10 for our top 10? Number 10 is Explora Journeys. They're starting at $2,205 per person. They have up to 45% off, up to €300 of onboard credit, and up to €1,000 of shore excursion credit, plus more. Let's dig in. So let's see here. On their promotion sheet, you can save up to 45% and get that up to €1,000 shore excursion credit. They have reduced deposits as well. Book with Avoya Travel and receive these savings and free perks on select 2025 through 2027 sailings on Explora Journeys, sailings that may include save up to 40% off select sailings from 2025 to 2026, up to €1,000 shore excursion credit on select 2025 and 2026 sailings, 10% reduced deposits on select 2025-26 sailings, up to 5% early booking savings on select 2026 sailings. There are complimentary gratuities, complimentary beverages, complimentary specialty dining, complimentary butler service when booking select cabin categories, complimentary Wi-Fi, and more complimentary perks. What does $2,205 per person get you? It gets you a suite on a 4-night Europe cruise on Explora One, going from Lisbon to Cartagena to Valencia and to Barcelona What an excellent trip, going right around the Iberian Peninsula. You get a day at sea as well and hitting all of those hot spots. Fantastic trip. Fantastic trip. Oh, I should have shown you the tab like this. There was all of that. That's what I was talking about. Show you the fantastic trip. See that? Starting in Lisbon, making your way around the Iberian Peninsula through the Strait of Gibraltar all the way to Barcelona. Excellent, excellent itinerary. So that's what you can get for $2,205. That is a suite. That is a suite. Okay. That is an amazing deal. I don't know how else to say that. I mean, you're getting into a suite for less than $5,000. I don't know that you can beat that. Especially on Explora. Explora is a high-end cruise line. This one, the next one, number 9, is a new entry into the top 10. This is Virgin Voyages, my personal favorite cruise line. I love Virgin Voyages. My wife loves Virgin Voyages. We love having our red hammock out on the balcony. Such good times. We're going to have to get on one again soon. Virgin Voyages is starting from $750. You get up to a $400 free credit. BOGO of 75% off. Buy one, get one, 75% off fares. Up to $500 of instant savings plus more. So what is coming with the Virgin Voyages deal? Right here, the buy one, get one, 75% off cruise fares and up to $500 of instant savings plus 10% pay in full savings. When you book with Avoya Travel, you can receive savings and free perks on select 2025, 2027 Virgin Voyages sailings, and those free savings and perks may include buy one, get one, 75% off the cruise fares when booking select inside through balcony cabins, up to $500 of instant savings when booking select cabin categories, mostly in the suite category, and then a 10% pay in full savings on select 2026 through 2027 sailings when booking inside through balcony cabins. That's right, you can get 10% right off the top if you just decide to pay in full upfront. Virgin Voyages is always making that deal available. It's a great deal. For $745 per person, you can get an ocean view cabin. That's no balcony, just an ocean view. But it goes from Miami to Grand Turk to the beach club in Bimini, Richard Branson's private beach club on the Bimini Island of the Bahamas, and then back to Miami. Scarlet Lady has just gotten out of dry dock. They've got all kinds of, it's all refreshed with some new features. Be an excellent chance. This sailing is on November 30th of this year. But there are other dates available. See, you can see. Oop. Oh, wait, maybe not. Yeah, we're not doing that. But you can look at the itinerary right there. Bang, there it is. Sails all the way out to Grand Turk, makes its way all the way back to the beach club, and then across the Narrows there to Miami. Excellent trip. Might have to look into that myself. So, Virgin Voyages coming strong to break it into the top 10 for the first time. Now, what is number 8? Number 8, Azamara Cruises. They've been on here before. They're starting at $1,032 per person, up to $3,000 off, up to $1,850 of free onboard credit, complimentary gratuities, and more. Azamara coming in strong at the 8th position. Let's see the full promotion and see the details here. Well, instant Avoya cash may also be available, up to $850 of free onboard credit, plus complimentary gratuities, beverages, and more. Man, oh man, when you book with Avoya, you find the deals, I'm telling you now. And Livin Life and Style is your Avoya travel agency. They are a Voya affiliated travel agency. You can give them a call at 816-744-1405. Anytime you would like to investigate some of these excellent deals that only come through Avoya, starting with the instant Avoya cash of anywhere from $75 to $4,500, which acts as a discount right off the top of the price of your cruise. There's also up to $250 of free onboard credit on select sailings. There are category restrictions. The $600 of bonus free onboard credit when booking select suite cabins, complimentary gratuities, complimentary beverages, 24-hour room service, complimentary as amazing. You see what they did there? Evening on select sailings. Unlimited self-service laundry, complimentary shuttle services, plus more complimentary perks when booking select balcony and cabin and suite cabins. Call Livin Life and Style to get more details. That's 816-744-1405. Holy cow. What did we say it was? It was for starting at $1032 per person. Well, here's the $1032. It's a 10 night in an inside cabin. It's a 10-night cruise in Europe, going from Lisbon to Vigo to Bordeaux, Saint Malo, Saint Helier, Cherbourg, Honfleur, and then wrapping up in Southampton. That's a 10-night cruise, people. This June 1st, the day before my anniversary, you could be hopping on that cruise. Look at all those destinations. I mean, that's amazing. Vigo, Spain, Bordeaux, France. Another day at Bordeaux, France. 2 days at Bordeaux, France. You basically get there on the 4th, and you don't leave until 4:15 on the 5th. Then you have a day at sea. You're in Saint Malo, France, Saint Helier, the Jersey Channel Islands. Interesting. Then you're in Cherbourg in France, Honfleur in France, and then you hop across the English Channel and arrive in Southampton on the 11th. That's a pretty amazing deal. You cannot beat that. You cannot beat that. However, they also have this 6-night Caribbean cruise for $9.99 per person on an inside cabin. Goes from Bridgetown to the Castries to Rousseau, Basseterre, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Martin. Where else are we going? Yeah, Charlestown, Basseterre, Phillipsburg and St. Martin, San Juan, Puerto Rico. You got to take that flight down to Bridgetown and then a flight from San Juan, go to Barbados, and then come home. That is on December 13th of 2025. That's an excellent deal as well. Azamara Cruises have amazing ships. It is quite a very much an upper end cruise line. Moving on to number 7, Princess Cruises from $285 per person, up to 50% savings, free upgrades, up to $685 of free onboard credit, plus more. Excuse me. So what, pray tell, is the plus more? Well, let's dig into the Princess Cruises featured promotion that came in at what, number 7? That's right, number 7 for the week. The Avoya Advantage, $75 to $4,500 of instant Avoya cash. Save up to 50%. Free upgrades, up to $585 of free onboard credit. Beverage package, extra guest sale free, plus more when you book with your Avoya affiliated travel agency. These are select sailings from 2025 to 2027, where Princess Cruises is offering these savings and free perks. So, like we said, the instant Avoya cash may be available. Up to $85 of free onboard credit may be available on select sailings. Up to 50% on select sailings when booking select cabin categories. Free upgrades on select sailings when booking select categories. Up to $500 of free bonus free onboard credit on select 2025-2026 sailings. Extra guest sale free on select sailings when booking select cabin categories. There are a lot of qualifiers on this one, but there's a lot of opportunities here as well. $99 reduced deposits on select sailings when booking select cabin categories. Upgrade to the Princess Plus package for just $60 per person per day to receive a beverage package, included crew appreciation, that means gratuities, unlimited Wi-Fi, one device per person, and plus the complimentary casual dining meals, 2 fitness classes, and more. If you upgrade with an additional $30 per person, that would be $90 per person per day. You can upgrade to the Princess Premier package. The Princess Premier package receives all of the above things, but the beverage package and the Wi-Fi packages are upgraded. There is unlimited specialty dining, unlimited fitness classes, and even more bonus perks. We don't have time to get into them today. So for $285 per person on an inside cabin, we have the 4-night USA cruise. It's a straight shot from Los Angeles straight up to Vancouver on April 26th, 2025. You can get that for $285 per person. That's less than $600 for a 4-night weekend. That's a pretty fantastic deal. They also have the same one on August 26th later this year, going from Vancouver to Los Angeles, kind of the return trip, and that one is setting at $323. Lots of good opportunities with Princess Cruise Lines. Moving on to number 6. Number 6 is Windstar Cruises from $1,678 with up to $400 of onboard credit, plus your choice of additional bonuses. Let us pop in and see what those additional bonuses might be. So obviously with Avoya, you always have the opportunity to earn the instant Avoya cash, anywhere from $75 to $4,500. There is $200 of onboard credit, plus choice of up to $1,000 of bonus free onboard credit, a free hotel night, or free all-inclusive package. The Avoya exclusives, there's beyond the instant Avoya cash, you do have $200 of free onboard credit. There is up to $1,000 of bonus free onboard credit or one complimentary pre or post night hotel on select 2025-2026 sailings. Select suite cabins will also have the choice of a free all-in package. Upgrading to the all-in package for just $99 per person per day, you receive unlimited beverage package, Wi-Fi package, and prepaid gratuities. Incredible Tahiti airfare and hotel packages are available on select 2025-2026 Tahiti sailings. Tahiti sailing would be pretty cool. And doing it on a sailboat like that would be really cool. The 5-night Caribbean cruise, was that the right? Yeah, 1678. Looks like the prices have already jumped. The 5-night Caribbean cruise on Windstar Cruises windsurf ship, going from St. Martin to Jost Van Dyke, Soper's Hole, Virginia Gorda, St. Barthélemy Gustavia. Where are we at here? Great Harbor. That's Jost Van Dyke. Great Harbor. You get 2 days. Wow. You arrive at 7. Oh, interesting. You go to Soper's Hole on day 2, which would be December 3rd. It arrives at 8 a.m., departs at 6 p.m., and then you're going to take an hour on the boat to arrive at Jost Van Dyke at 7 p.m. Then you're going to stay there until 10 p.m. the next day. That's interesting. Then you go to the Prickly Pear at 8 a.m. on day 4, Gustavia and St. Barthélemy, and then arriving back. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm scrolling down, man. Day 6, St. Martin, Phillipsburg, and you are done. So that's your 5-night Mediterranean cruise. Ocean views start at $2,099. They also have this 7-night Mediterranean cruise where the suites are starting from $2,199. I think I'm going to go with a longer cruise. Yeah, a longer cruise and going from an ocean view to a suite for an extra $100. Sign me up. Sign me up for that. That is a fantastic opportunity. All right. So moving on, reminder, this is the spring sale. This is the last week for it as well. Contact Livin Life and Style Travel, your Avoya your independent Avoya agency. That's how I'm supposed to say it. Livin Life and Style Travel is your independent Avoya agency. Give them a call at 816-744-1405. That's 816-744-1405, or find them at livinlifeandstyle.com. Moving on. Number 5 is Norwegian Cruise Lines, starting at $380, 50% off cruise fares, BOGO free airfare, a beverage package, and more is coming from Norwegian Cruise Lines. Let's dig into this deal. As always, Norwegian is coming strong with their promotions. They always have a ton of promotions, and they're fantastic promotions. With an independent Avoya agency, you do have access to that instant Avoya cash. There's up to $500 of free onboard credit. Save up to $1,500. Buy one, get one free airfare, beverage package, free Wi-Fi package, plus more. Book with Avoya Travel to receive savings and free perks on select 2025-2027 Norwegian Cruise Line sailings. That may include, well, we already mentioned the instant Avoya cash. We mentioned $200. Well, there's an Avoya. We mentioned $500 of free onboard credit, but there's an Avoya exclusive of up to $200 of free onboard credit you may be eligible for as well on select sailings when booking a balcony or higher. There's also $25 of free onboard credit available on certain sailings. Save up to $1,500. Buy one, get one free airfare, as we mentioned before. Receive select combinations or all of the following offers where applicable: a beverage package, a specialty dining package with waived cover charge, $50 free shore excursion credit toward each shore excursion, free Wi-Fi package, friends and family, sail free, or for $99 on select sailings. Up to $300 of free onboard credit on select 2025-2026 sailings when booking in an ocean view or higher. $50 of free shore excursion credit towards each shore excursion when booking cruise-only fares. 50% reduced deposits when booking a studio through Club Balcony Suite Cabin. Whew. Norwegian always coming strong. That's why they made the top 5. $390 for a 3-night Bahama cruise. Looks like the price bumped about $10. Showed $380 on the slide. It's $390 here. This is on July 11th of this year, going from Miami to Nassau to Great Stirrup Cay, and then back to Miami. Just a short jaunt, 4 days on an inside cabin. Get a hell of a deal right now. Call Livin Life and Style Travel if you're looking for a nice little weekender cruise. If July 11th doesn't work, they also apparently have August 8th available. So options, people, options. Moving on to number 4. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Went the wrong way. Silversea coming strong in the number 4 spot, starting at $3,450 per person, up to $5,000 in savings, up to a $1,600 onboard credit, unlimited beverages, and more. What is the and more? Well, we're going to look at it right now. The full promotion. The Avoya Advantage exclusive when you book with Livin Life and Style Travel is save up to $4,500, up to $1,100 of free onboard credit, up to free airfare, complimentary gratuities, unlimited beverages, plus more. When you book with your independent Avoya travel agency, you can receive savings and free perks on select 2025 through 2027 Silversea sailings. That may include an Avoya exclusive offer of $600 of free onboard credit on certain sailings, up to $4,500 of sailings on select sailings, $500 of bonus free onboard credit on select sailings, up to free airfare on select sailings, all-inclusive fares featuring complimentary gratuities, butler service, unlimited beverages, and unlimited internet. Complimentary shore excursions, complimentary round trip, private executive transfers between home and departure airports on select sailings, complimentary round trip transfers between airport and ship. Look, man, when you go on these high-end cruise lines, you get high-end treatment. That's really what it boils down to. And Silversea is one of those high-end cruise lines. Here is a 9-night Caribbean cruise on Silver Shadow. The suite starts at $3,450 per person. That is 27% off of the list price. You are going to travel from Bridgetown in Barbados and then go to Sefrere. I have no idea, man. Soufriere? It looks like a French word, so I'm going to go with Soufriere. In St. Lucia, Bequia. In St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You're at sea. Then Kralendijk. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty close on that. It might be Dick, but I'm pretty sure it's Kralendijk. That's Bonaire in the Netherlands Antilles, which is part of the Netherlands. Willemstad in Curacao, then Orangestad in Aruba, and then you're gonna be in Orangestad for 2 days. Nice. Then Santa Marta in Colombia and Cartagena in Colombia is where you wrap up your 10-day cruise. An excellent Southern Caribbean cruise. You can get into the suites for under $7,000. That is a fantastic deal on Silver Sea Cruise Lines. Entering now the top 3. And this is a regular. This next one is going to be a rate. It just is. They are always showing up in the top 5, and very frequently that top 5 is the top 3. We're talking about Celebrity Cruises. Their prices are starting at $356 per person. I'm sure that's an inside cabin, but that includes buy one, get one up to 75% off fares, up to $500, a free onboard credit, a drink package, and more. So obviously, we're always ready to dig into the and more. Let us see what the Celebrity Cruises featured promotion looks like in total. There's the instant Avoya cash when you book with an independent Avoya agency. Buy one, get one up to 75% off cruise fares, as we discussed, up to $250 of free onboard credit, the beverage package, and more when you book on select 2025 and 2026 Celebrity Cruises on select sailings. Not all sailings will apply. There is the instant Avoya cash through December 2026. There's the $250 of free onboard credit on select sailings. There is reduced rates on select sailings when booking an inside through balcony cabin. Buy one, get one up to 75% off cruise fares on select sailings. Extra guest sail free on select sailings when booking an inside through balcony cabin. The all-included package includes beverage package for all guests in the cabin, unlimited surf Wi-Fi package for all guests in the cabin. If you are in the retreat, you will also receive an upgrade to the premium beverage package for all guests and an unlimited stream Wi-Fi package for all guests in the cabin. For $372, I think we said $356. So the prices have ticked up a little bit over the last couple days. I usually get this information on Sunday, and if yesterday wasn't the last day of the month, I would have been doing this yesterday. So it does look like the price have ticked up a little bit since the notification came out. You can get that in your email if you go to the Livin Life and Style page. We can get you signed up so you get all of the notifications of these great deals before I even get them on screen. $372 for an inside cabin on a 4-night Bahama cruise on Celebrity Summit. That's Fort Lauderdale to Bimini to Nassau and then back to Fort Lauderdale. Nice little quick jaunt. Bang, bang, bang. Whoop, and back to Fort Lauderdale. For $372 with all those perks that are available to you, that's a fantastic opportunity to get out, especially if you're wanting to just try a cruise. You've never been on a cruise. A 4-night is like perfect. Because if you find out you have motion sickness or something like that, you can be done with it very quickly. Get a good chance to get a good feel for what the boat's like. The ship. Sorry, some people get offended when you call it a boat. I've been told. So that's an excellent opportunity. Under would it be under $800? 4 nights and a very nice. I mean, I have multiple clients. My brothers. They're all huge fans of Celebrity Cruises. Now on to number 2. Almost gave up the ghost. You may have seen it. If you did, well, good for you. Number 2 is Oceana Cruises, starting at $1,450 per person, and the prices increased today. So sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Up to 50% exclusive savings, free gratuities, free beverages, unlimited Wi-Fi, and more. Well, let's see if those prices went up, right? You do have the opportunity for instant Avoya cash, save up to 50% off, free gratuities, free beverages, unlimited Wi-Fi, free specialty dining, and more. We talked about a lot of this. Save up to 50% on select sailings, $250 of free onboard credit on select sailings, free gratuities, free beverages, free unlimited Wi-Fi, free specialty dining, free group fitness, complimentary laundry service when booking select balcony cabins and higher. Oceana is a very, very nice cruise line. Let's see here. What was the I forgot to switch screens. What were we looking at? $14.50. Yeah, the prices definitely went up. The prices definitely went up today. Here's your 12-night Panama Canal cruise. You can still get it 75% off, but 75% off is now $1,850 per person. That is an inside cabin on Oceana Cruises on the Oceana Cruises Regatta. This is from Colón to Punta Arenas, Corinto, Puerto Quetzal, Acapulco. Ooh, Acapulco. I've not been to Acapulco. Cabo San Lucas, Ensenada, and then Los Angeles. Very cool. Starting in Panama. That is a very cool cruise. I got to admit, that is a very cool trip. I wonder what the flight is like to Panama. I bet you have to stop in Mexico City or something. Maybe Cancun. Interesting. But you can get all that $1,850 per person. That's an inside cabin. And apparently there is a secret rate available. So I can't show you what that is here. But if you were to give Livin Life and Style Travel a call at 816-744-1405, I might be able to share those details with you. That's the advantage of booking with your independent Avoya travel agency like Livin Life and Style. So finally, if you have not yet guessed, the number one cruise deal of the week this week, the champion is back. Royal Caribbean from $320. Buy one, get one 60% off fares, up to $300 of free onboard credit, kids sail free, and more. There's really not a better place to go if you're going to have your children with you. Royal Caribbean has an amazing product. We are looking forward to our cruise on Navigator of the Seas. It is the signature one, group cruise, group trip for Livin Life and Style Travel. That is coming up in June. There is still space available if you'd like to join us. If you did want to join us, you could possibly take advantage of some of these Royal Caribbean deals, right? So moving over to dig into those deals. We're talking about the instant Avoya cash, buy one, get one 60% off, $300 free onboard credit, specialty free dining, kids sail free, plus more. We talked about the specialty dining for two, $300 of onboard credit. I mean, that's the deal, man. And here's a 4-night Caribbean cruise on Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Seas, November 20th of later this year. It has other dates available. Goes from Miami to Labadee to Miami. Miami to Labadee to Miami. Or Miami, Labadee to Miami. And at sea on both sides of Labadee. $327 on an inside cabin. That's 22% off. A fantastic opportunity. If you've got kids, Royal Caribbean is definitely one of the best ways to go. All right, guys. Well, guess what that means? That means we have reached the end of the best deals of the spring sale for the final week of the spring sale. I should have a new type of sale next week. We'll see. Maybe we just won't do any deals or promotions next month. I find that to be highly unlikely. So you'll have to tune in next week when we do the Avoya Top 10. Again, it should be on Monday since it's not the end of the month on Monday. And I won't have to preempt the top 10 for something like monthly reflections. You got to stick with what you do, right? You know, that's what we've been up to. So thank you for tuning in to the Avoya Top 10 Travel Deals of the Week and finding out about the spring sale. My name's Eric Tiemann with the Livin Life and Style Daily Travel Update for April 1st, 2025, and the Avoya Top 10 Travel Deals of the Week for this week. If you have any travel needs, whether it's business travel, personal, leisure, vacation travel, you want to set up a group, you can call Livin Life and Style Travel at 816-744-1405. That's 816-744-1405. You can also find them on the web at livinlifeinstyle.com. Well, I really appreciate you all for joining me today. I hope you have seen some deals that you find some interest in, and I look forward to seeing you guys here tomorrow with some travel news and travel updates for the Livin Life and Style Daily Travel Update. You guys have a great day, and we will see you next time.